Are getting their final turn to speak before the jury in the Casey Anthony trial with their evidence, but the rebuttal today was delayed by more legal battles with the defense team. We go to our legal analyst, Michelle Suskauer, live outside the Orlando courthouse with her thoughts on the case. I know it's been a rainy day, but rain or shine, we always appreciate the analysis. Give us an overview of what the fighting was about today.
Interesting that the state had their rebuttal, their opportunity to go ahead and try to clear up anything that they felt that the defense may have muddled. And so there were some really big points that came out today. They brought in their scientific expert to basically say that the splitting of the skull that was not done by the state was appropriate, was proper, even though the defense said that was a big mistake on the state's part. And the second big issue, which I think was really the big glaring issue, which is what Cindy Anthony said, that she was the one responsible for the internet searches. And what they brought in was they brought in all of her work records that said it is absolutely impossible for Cindy Anthony to do those searches because she was at work. Not only was she at work, she was working on her computer at the time. And then they reiterated what was searched about how to make chloroform. And then this very, very important one was neck breaking.
Chloroform, which has been alleged was used to subdue Kaylee before her death. Talk about the timeline here. We understand closing arguments on into the weekend. Jury gets the case, so we'll begin deliberating Monday. Put us, if you can, a little bit in the minds of the jurors after this high intensity, high stakes case. They now get this. What's it going to be like in that jury room as they begin to sift through all of this evidence?
Well, you know, today it was really a lot of hurry up and wait, because we started at 9 o'clock in the morning, and then there was a deposition that Jose Baez wanted to do to make sure that the work records were what they were reported to be. So it really was just a half a day of evidence. It really could have finished up before lunch. So what this jury is hearing, the jury heard that this was over. That's it. The evidence is done, and then they hear that there's not going to be closing arguments until Sunday. So maybe there was some frustration on their part that why aren't they not getting this case tomorrow? But they're getting the case on Sunday. The closing arguments are on Sunday, and if they end at an appropriate time, the jury may start deliberating after they're instructed on the law, possibly on Sunday, but most likely on Monday, on July 4th. And they will continue deliberating until they reach a verdict.
All right, Michelle Suskauer, we know that you'll be on hand for our expert analysis throughout the next many days till we have that verdict and beyond. We thank you for joining us live from Orlando.